Ha, welcome! How's it going? Before we start, I'm actually going to showcase the little... They actually included the little reveal trailer for this game. So I'm going to go ahead and show that. Yep, HD Sonic Unleashed. What is, in my opinion, the best modern Sonic game ever made. Karen, how's it going? Welcome. E, how's it going? Welcome. Okay. Let's get into it. And actually, I did get the DLC for this game, so I'll be showcasing that as well. However, I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. Am I going to play the new Cuphead DLC? Eventually I will. Anywho's, let's get into it. Yes, I am very sure.
easy on me. I'll turn over a new leaf, I swear. Just give me a chance.
Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you played nice, I wouldn't have to break all your toys.
Gotcha.
What?
Oh, I've waited a long time for this. Success! A brilliant success! It's just as the Gaia manuscripts foretold! The entity that was sealed within the planet has awakened. Now I just need to harness its power. Eggman Land will finally come to be!
You've really gone and done it this time, Eggman.
Ah, Sonic, that's a good look for you. Festive. So long, friend.
What the heck is going on? Huh? Hey, are you okay?
I can't eat another bite.
Hey, pull yourself together!
Huh? Huh? Don't eat me! I taste bad!
You okay? Nothing broken?
Oh, I'm just fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Monster Guy.
Mr. Monster Guy? Looks like things have gotten pretty ugly.
Yeah, look at those teeth and those claws. What's your name, anyway?
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. And you are?
Huh? What is my name? Ah, I don't know. I can't remember.
What? You forgot who you are?
Yup. I remember something falling from the sky. Ugh, and everything just going all white. And then nothing. I can't remember a thing past that.
Uh-oh. Did I fall on him?
Oh man, what am I gonna do? What can I do? Where do I go from here? What'll I... I'm hungry.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you get your memory back.
Really? You mean it?
Absolutely. I'm sure we'll find somebody who knows you if we look around.
Oh, thank you. You're the best, Mr. Monster Guy. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Huh? Huh? What?
That was amazing.
Here we go!
Diving straight into it. Let's go. Now this is a boost formula Sonic game done right. The only real issues is it's the first time using the Hedgehog engine, which they made specifically for this game, and they've been using it ever since. So it does need some ironing out to be perfected, but for what it is, it's still really good. I tried Stomp and then I was like, oh yeah, we don't have that ability unlocked yet. Let's go.
Piece of cake.
We'll save the XP for later.
What do you figure that was all about? The hair and those arms and look at the Chaos Emeralds.
So, is this what you usually look like?
Yeah, this is the real me. Pretty cool, huh? Huh? Where'd you go?
Oh.
Looks good, don't it? That there chocolate chip cream sundae supreme is the pride of the city. The whole world can come tumbling down, but they'll still line up for a taste.
Hey! What about your memories?
Chocolate chip sundae supreme.
You said it.
Yeah,
Enjoy it,
yeah.
kiddo. Satisfaction guaranteed. If you don't love it, you get your money back.
Hey!
Oh, I love it. Wow, this chip whatever stuff is great.
If you say so. How about you give me a hand and help look for somebody who knows you, Chip?
Chip?
Gotta call you something, don't I? What do you think?
Yeah, Chip. Chip. I love it. Yum.
Now what do you say we start asking around and see if anybody here knows you?
Okay.
Now, if you guys remember, when I played the SD version of this game, the hub worlds were like point and click kind of things. In this game, you actually get to roam around in the hub worlds. It is super freaking cool. I do not know why Sonic games don't do this anymore. It's kind of a letdown. It really is. However, one important thing to keep in mind is that this game does have some collectathon elements to it, so while you're in these hub worlds, it's a good idea to look out for sun and moon medals. There are 2 scattered across every hub world. So here's the first one, moon medal. You collect moon medals during the day and sun medals during the night. And you're going to need a certain amount of these to progress within the story, so there are some collectathon elements to this game. But it focuses more on being, you know, not so much a collectathon, but rather a high-speed kind of adventure. And here's the other one. 2 moon medals collected. Not only that, but within these hub worlds, you get to talk to the various different villagers that are within it, and some of them will offer unique little extra missions. So this game has a lot to cover. I will not be doing a 100% playthrough on the stream. I might make a series out of that later on. But just for streaming purposes, I'm going to go ahead and just stick to the main story. So, hey you! You never know what's gonna happen one day or the next, do you? No, not with Eggman being around. How'd you like the ice cream? Best you ever had, right? Even if the planet are to crumble around us, it'd still be amazing. Funny you should say that. Excuse me, ma'am. The little fellow here? Do I know him? Cannot say I've seen him before. Perhaps someone else has. How about you? What are we here, travelers? What a pleasant surprise. Trying to figure out which way to go, hmm? Not an easy choice. If you continue straight ahead, you'll come at the entrance stage. I have an inkling, lol, that it leads to your future. Do you know this guy? I believe this is the first time I've had the pleasure. Is he lost? I've lived here place my whole life, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of him. You can skip talking to these guys and just go straight to the Gaia Gate, but just for story purposes, we're gonna go ahead and talk. This guy? Yeah, sorry, never seen him. How about you? Nope, don't think I've seen him before. He lost his memory? That's gotta be tough. You can go through all kinds of places from just a head. Who knows? Maybe that might jar something. Pun intended. Nightmare, how's it going? Welcome. And yes, you may notice that each location is, based off of a real world location. Here, the bright white and blue definitely are reminiscent of Greece, which is pretty darn cool. Oh yes, and a quick little thing. In this game, they give Sonic a sweep kick if you press the B button twice, or the circle button if you're playing on PS3. It has no real purpose or function, but it is nice to have. Instead of needing to, jump and then homing attack, you can just sweep kick. So it's pretty cool. I wish they would bring that back in the, I wish they'd bring that back too. Dylan, how goes it? Welcome. Looks like we can get a bunch of places in here, village from here. Yes, something shining. I wonder what it does. Now I'm all curious. Now these are the Gaia gates of the game. You remember in the SD version, they actually looked more like gates instead of extensions to the hub worlds, which is one thing I can praise the SD version for being better at. In this game, they're just real extensions to the hub world. They are not actual, they don't actually seem like real gates, which is kind of sad. And yes, there are collectibles in these temples, quote-unquote. Be sure to keep a lookout for them. Me knows, Chips, me knows. I'm just gonna collect the rings for the heck of it. Boink! Anything in here? Nope. Okay, so on to Act 2, which is pretty much the first official Act 1 of this location. Green Squid, how's it going? Welcome. Indeed, Sonic Unleashed. HD. My favorite Sonic game ever made. At least modern Sonic game.
Here we
Let's do it.
go!
Playing this game on the Xbox One Series X, you don't really need to worry about the frame rate issue. but you still need to worry about the button mapping, which is not that big a deal once you get used to it. Be sure to collect these sun and moon medals. There's one right over here. I'll have to get it later. It's weird, in a level like this that's about high speed, kind of on rails, you wouldn't expect there to be a lot of exploration to be had, but no, there is actually a surprising amount of it. And it's kind of encouraged. Like I said, you need a certain amount of sun and moon medals to progress within the main story. So there is some collectathon elements to this game. Just not in the most traditional of senses. Ninja Pun, how's it going? Chip is in fact back. Again, I will not be going for every collectible, I'm just going for the main story. Dude, the music in this game is really freaking good. They somehow match the music with the location to fit both nighttime and daytime. It is really solid. I keep hitting the stomp button thinking I've got the stomp. But I don't, you have to unlock that. And I really prefer being able to homing dash in the air instead of air boost a lot of the time. That is our first example of one of the things that this game is oversaturated with, known as a QTE, a QuickTime event. Successfully completing them will reward you bonus points along with a faster route to get to the goal. Failing, on the other hand, will either result in you not getting those points, or taking a slower route, or in some cases on the harder levels, falling into a bottomless pit. Which is one of the things that a lot of people complained about with this game, is that this game seems to be oversaturated with QTEs, and I can see it, and I can understand why it's annoying. Especially when you have to pretty much do them perfectly if you want those S ranks. To me, it's not that big a deal, but I kind of wish they toned them down just a little bit. Ray, how's it going? Welcome, Smashy! How's it going? Dark Souls 4 is already really fun. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, there's a lot of exploration encouraged in this game. Pretty interesting. Let's see, we can either upgrade speed or ring energy. I've actually tested the differences in speed. There isn't that much of a difference. Like, it's like a millisecond difference in speed, but you might as well upgrade it because there are speed bonuses which help you in getting those S ranks, so still kind of worth upgrading. However, I think for the entire first world, I'm going to stick with the base stats. Is far underrated. Something fierce.
Still no luck finding anyone who knows me.
Don't worry about it. Maybe your memory will come back on its own. Remember anything yet?
Nope.
Oh well.
Sonic? Whoa! Mr. Monster Guy is back!
So when the sun goes down, I turn into this?
Are you okay, Sonic?
I'm fine. I just need to be careful who sees me like this.
Sonic! Sonic, look!
What is it?
Oh, it's hopeless! The whole planet is split apart! We're doomed! Oh.
Mister?
Oh.
Hey, mister! Hey, don't cry. Ice cream. How about some more of this super tasty stuff?
What good is ice cream at a time like this? Oh.
Sonic, your arm just stretched.
Now, a little side note. There are little exorcisms you can perform, but that comes later in the game. If you talk to villagers during the night, and you see those little purple whatever's above their head, that means that Dark Gaia has pretty much taken an influence on them, and you have to free them from Dark Gaia. But that comes later. Okay, now, we have 2 sun medals to collect now. Let's get those before progressing, so that we're not stuck repeating levels. Hello, good sir. There's one of them. The next one should be over here somewhere. And yes, if you need an explanation for Sonic's stretchy arms as a Werehog, it's because the creatures you fight at night are little pieces of Dark Gaia that broke apart due to him not being able to sustain his own weight on his release due to him being incomplete at the time of his awakening due to Eggman's abrupt wake-up call. That's why Sonic's arms can stretch, because while Dark Gaia has influenced Sonic in his nocturnal form, he can't, change Sonic, who Sonic is, because Sonic has like just that much sheer willpower. So yeah, that's why he can stretch his arms. A lot of people don't really understand that about this game, and it's something that'll fly right over your head if you don't pay attention to the lore. And it does seem bizarre, but there is in fact lore reasons to why Sonic's arms can stretch. As for the super strength, I'm not sure where that comes from. Perhaps that's also from Dark Gaia? Anywho's, let's see who we can talk to. See a 2-tailed fox? Hey, Tails! A minute ago. Big bushy tail swinging around. You can't miss them. And yes, these two you'll be able to communicate with later in the story. And you'll see why she can't exactly talk. Here we go, the first nighttime act. Again, a lot of people really diss the Werehog because the acts are just really long and lengthy. But a lot of hack and slash games have super long levels. If you take DMC, for example, those levels are like, what, 20 to 30 minutes long? That's actually not that bad compared to these ones, which are roughly like 10 to 20 minutes long. Yay, sun clear! Stage cleared. Let's go. Before we continue, I'm just going to go ahead and explore a little bit. You unlock more of these stages, or gates, to explore, the more you progress in the stages, so keep that in mind. Can't go back there yet, but we can grab this now. Suburbs of Windmill Isle Day. This path is blocked off. We'll come back to that later. But is there anything else? Nope, that's about it. Okay, let's go. First nighttime act, here we go. This was Batman Arkham Knight before Batman Arkham Knight. To a certain degree, yeah. Dark Souls 3 before Dark Souls 3. I guess you can argue that this is the Dark Souls of the Sonic game, because it is definitely on the challenging side.
Hey! Settle down, guys! Come on! Help!
Your friend went off that way, Sonic. Quick, let's go after him. Now, the one real problem with the nighttime stages is that there are way too many combat sections. So you don't really get the chance to enjoy the music, because, like, every 10 steps you take, there's a combat segment. And while the Werehog battle music isn't bad, you just hear it way too often. Not the woo you know and love. Well, Sonic does still have that in this game, actually. He does it twice during the Dark Eye Phoenix fight, and every time you activate Unleash mode, he does it. Hello, peoples! Come here, you! You can finish off enemies quicker with critical attacks, which give you a lot of points. So if you want those S ranks, you're gonna have to be doing those a lot in these nighttime stages. Get over here. Whee! Enemies drop yellow gem-looking things when you beat them up, right? Chaos orbs. Those are our source of XP. Collect as much of them as you can in a level to upgrade Sonic. One really oddball thing about this game is that a lot of the props for the stages are interactable, and as a result, enemies can push them around. It's kind of funny. Lots of secrets to be had. Collect as many of these as you can to progress further into the story. And I believe there's one back here too. Yes, there is. So here's a nice little chance to enjoy the music. Whoop! And unlike the SD version of this game, Sonic has a lot of different attacks you can unlock for him in this version. Pretty insane. Here we have a Deep Nightmare, a stronger version of the basic Nightmare enemies. And as such, critical attacks are a little harder to perform. You have less time. So be ready for whatever button the game tells you to press. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Kind of. It does have that exploration to it. Whoop. Check it out. Jeez. You can literally just keep doing that to enemies. Albeit only the smaller ones. Because you can, in fact, pick up and throw, which does a lot of damage. Come here, Robo. I like how in this version of the game you actually get to fight Eggman's mechs at night as well, not just Dark Gaia's creatures. Let's collect these Chaos Orbs. Good for consumption, good for upgrading. These attacks. Wii version doesn't have any of this. Oh no, this is the definitive version of this game. The SD version. And while the HD version. While the SD version is more linear and simple, which is nice, the HD version is the one that you want to play. In fact, if you want a list of all of Sonic's attacks, here we go. These are all unlockable ones that we have to upgrade his combat with. He's got a total of 40 different attacks in this game. 50 if you count the ones where he can pick up and throw enemies, not to mention items. So this game, while the Werehog is only like 50% of this game, there's a lot of depth to it. The game devs did a really good job with handling the Werehog in this game. They really did. Let's go this way. In case you don't know what these rings right here do, these instantly refill you to maximum health if you've taken a lot of damage. So keep a lookout for those. Yes, Werehog Sonic has different little pickups in this game as well. Mortal Kombat 11. Minus the gore. Let me show you one of my favorite things to do. It only really works with it only really works half the time, but you gotta angle it just right. Yeah. What you gotta do is uppercut him. Then you actually gotta be kind of precise with the angle. but it is very satisfying to land. I still got these guys to take out. Game. Have a nice ride out! Woo! Here's another pickup for Sonic. This right here instantly refills your shield to maximum, and if you don't know, your shield is this right here. It's the blocking of the game, which you can also roll out of to avoid attacks, but it has very limited use. If your shield icons deplete at the bottom, you will take damage even when blocking because your shield will not be there. So watch your shield carefully. And a little fun fact for you guys. The opening cutscene to this game was tweaked a little bit. Originally, when Sonic was getting electrocuted, you were going to be able to see Sonic's skeletal structure. Believe it or not. And yes, I am glad that they changed that, because that is kind of gnarly. Moon Medal! But here's the funny thing. In Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, when Sonic gets electrocuted by some of the hazards, you can see his skeletal structure, but it's done in a more cartoony fashion, so it's not as pronounced. Versus the opening cutscene to this game, you know, it's a lot more violent in nature. Instead of, you know, racing game cartoony. Whee! So yeah, I'm kind of glad they changed that up. Here's something fun you can do with these guys. If you have two of them, you can just clap them together. Have a nice trip! Ouch. Attacking enemies from behind, a nice little detail, will actually increase the damage you do to them. Wish they kept it. I'm kind of glad they took that out of the game, actually. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Sun Medal. If there's another thing I don't like about these nighttime stages, it's these balancing segments. Be freaking careful. Falling off there will result in doom. Okay, get it, buddy. Good boy. Boink! Now these enemies here are just annoying, more annoying than anything else. The best way to take them out is to grab them and throw them at each other. Now we have stronger versions of said enemies. Again, pick them up and throw them at each other. That's the best way to take these guys out. Because they will avoid your attacks pretty easily. They're very agile. You are still alive. Not anymore. Bayonetta 2 before Bayonetta 2. This is really Sega's take on the hack and slash gameplay, and they really did good with it. They did a good job with it. Considering it's only 50% of the whole game. Yeek. Now check this out. You can pick up boxes. If you press the Y button, you can use them as a little weapon, which is cool. Now let me try doing what I tried doing before. Here we go. Pew! That's a lot of fun to do. These guys have a lot more flinch resistance, and another little fun fact. The more you upgrade Sonic's strength, the stronger your attacks become. Go figure. And the flinch resistance from those guys is pretty much gone. Now, these little things here, some of the stages have these. They're like little keys to progressing. Put them in their respected colors, and you'll be able to move on. Hey, little guy. Woohoo! That's always a really satisfying thing to do to the enemies in this game. And once you upgrade Sonic's combat enough, you'll be able to unlock more aerial attacks, which can string together stronger and longer, flashier combos. The Werehog stages are really fun. People just diss them for being super slow and taking forever, but you know what? They're just a lot of fun. They really are. If you just appreciate them for what they are, then they can be a lot of fun. They really can. Oop. Not gonna go without more combat. Hey, a secret encyclopedia unlockable. For the smaller, weaker enemies that's go in larger numbers, it's definitely best to use your hook attacks, which are the attacks that you use with the X button to chain together to cover a wider area so you can attack more enemies at once. They do less damage, but you attack more enemies in one area than you would with straight attacks, which are meant for tackling individual, stronger enemies. Such as that one. Give me my Chaos Orbs. Okay, another little balancing part. Be careful. Luckily, if you fall here, you'll grab onto the ledge. So, if you lose your balance, don't worry, you'll be able to just grab on and shimmy across. Encyclopedia! Another one. Now, there is a secret over here. I'm going to go ahead and grab it really quickly, because I believe it is a medal. Yes, it is. Going out of your way to collect these is definitely worth it. As I said before, you have to collect a certain amount to progress within the story, so it'll save you more time to actually go for them than to skip over them and come back for them. Now we have a new enemy type. These enemies are completely harmless. They do no attacks to you whatsoever. You can use them for parkouring. Yes, this game has parkour. Give me my rings. You can press the A button to climb these things a little bit quicker. Hello, buddy. Use the shield. Okay, I'll lose it for you. Like, there are times where I still mess up on the QTE sometimes because I get a little... It's like that little twitchy finger kind of thing, where you just want to press a button, but then it ends up being the wrong one. Maximum health. This right here, little upgrade, increases your damage. And this here increases your defense, so you take less damage. Combining these with Unleash mode, and you'll be pretty freaking strong. Hello, peoples. That should be enough. Ooh, frame rate. Gotcha! Yes, Unleash mode is very helpful, and the funny thing is, in Unleash mode, you will not take any damage at all from the weaker, smaller enemies. And Sonic does not flinch at all either, so it's a very clutch thing to use. Use it wisely. Hey, buddy, get over here. Your turn! Like I said, do as much of those as you can, because you will need to do a lot of them if you want to get those S ranks. Come here, buddy. It's your turn! Now, before I grab that, I'm actually going to go ahead and grab everything around here, just for the heck of it. my shield is back. Oh yeah, also during Unleash mode, you will not lose any of your shield if you're blocking, so keep that in mind. You have unlimited shield, regardless of how strong the attack is. That it? Nope. Break this. Break that. And yeah, these little purple things that are coming at me, those fill your Unleashed gauge. And that should do it for the first nighttime act. Running, how goes it? Welcome.
That's right, baby.
There we go. It's the game I'm playing that's on the Xbox One Series X, actually. Missing one sun and one moon medal. Let's see. Yeah, for the next level, you're definitely gonna want to upgrade your combat. Donkey Kick combo. That's actually a really good starting combo. As is that. Very solid. Upgrade your strength. Upgrade your life. Shield. And Unleashed. There we go. That should do it.
Hey, Tails.
Sonic?
What are you doing out here?
Sonic, is that really you? That's a new look. What happened?
You know me. Never a dull moment.
Want some chocolate?
Thanks. That's some story. I'll bet that means that you turning into that and the planet breaking apart are somehow related.
I need to find Eggman and make him fix this, and fast!
About that, I think I know someone who might know something about what's going on here.
Oh, really?
Professor Pickle over at Spagonia University. I came to this city to gather some data. If we add that to his research findings, we might be able to get to the bottom of all this.
Spagonia. That's a continent over. An easy jog if the planet weren't broken.
No problem. My Tornado 1 will get us there in a flash. Let's get going.
Leave it to you, Tails. Let's get moving.
Okay, now we get into a tornado act. Luckily, there are only 2 of these in the game, and I'll be honest, I don't really enjoy these levels that much. It's just a really long QTE endurance segment. That's all it is. Yeah, being a QTE, it's always keeping you focused, which is nice, but I personally think this game could have gone without these 2 levels. There's one when approaching Spagonia, and one when going to Eggman Land. And this one in particular is the hardest act to get an S rank on, at least for me. I know how this works. Rebuild your power. Fix while operating, so please be very careful. Yep. Golden helicopter robots can net you some bonuses. The worst part is, I got an S rank on this act my first try when I was playing this game just for fun. The achievement is still there, but, ugh. This is annoying. Oh well, let's do it. And if I don't talk much during these, it's because I'm focusing. I'd like to get an S rank on this. Because the Eggman Land one was actually easier to get an S rank on. If you really want that S rank, it's kind of best to wait until they fire at you so you have 2 things to shoot down, which will increase your combo. Just be careful. And no, I do not control where the tornado is going. It's an automated section. The only thing I do is press the designated buttons to shoot down Eggman's mechs. And that right there is a pain. Sometimes the current button will be in the way of one that just now showed up and you won't be able to see what it is. That can be very annoying. And it can completely screw up your combo, which in turn screws up your S rank. To get an S rank on this, you gotta do this like perfectly. And I mean perfectly. You gotta get like a perfect score. Whew! I'm surprised I managed to pull that off. Do not get twitchy finger on this, because on those sections, it can also screw you over if you press the button one too many times. I wish I can see the buttons behind the buttons, but I can't. '88 combo. Cool. I don't expect to get an S rank on this, but I would really like to. Just for that satisfaction. And yes, we get an extra boss in this game as a result.
What is that thing?
The Egg Cauldron. Spam the buttons? Oh no. You gotta be precise. There is in fact a penalty.
Looks like we've got to beat that thing to get by.
I cannot see the button behind it. Thank you. That camera angle doesn't help either. But I'm doing good so far. Ooh. That camera angle almost screwed me up. It is nice that these are kind of reminiscent of the Sonic Adventure levels. Fire it! Duh. I was being really careful not to accidentally press that one too many times. Dude, I think I'm gonna get an S rank. Holy shoot. Come on, fire all weapons again. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Let's end this. Yes! I got that S rank! Got the perfect score, did not miss one button. Let's freaking go. Flawless victory, buddy. Let's freaking go. Don't need to worry about this stage ever again. That stage right there is, in my opinion, the hardest one to get an S rank on. Even harder than one of the DLC stages in Shannon. Brilliant! That's hitting a 12 combo 12 times in a row. Just 4 short of it. Pretty much. Actually, no. That's it. That's it exactly. You're looking for the Spagonia University? University straight ahead of this road. You'll see it. Lots of active students smiling about. What do you have to say? And pay your respects. What are you talking about? This hub is so much better than the Wii. Exactly. In this version, you actually get to roam around the hub worlds. It's really cool. Both visually and just the music is really solid. It really captures the location it's trying to represent IRL. I believe this is supposed to be more reminiscent of France, I believe. Let's see, there should be a sun medal around here somewhere. And yeah. Nope. Okay, let's just go straight to the university. Hello, peoples. Oh, wait. There we go. One moon medal collected. The other one is in a blocked off location.
What? Professor Pickle's been kidnapped?
It was a little bit before the tremors hit. This old man showed up with a whole pack of robots. They carried poor Professor Pickle off, lab data and all.
It can't be.
That sure sounds like Eggman.
What a horrible thing to do. We've got to go help that professor guy out, and fast. If he got kidnapped that long ago, he's got to be real hungry by now. And if I was that hungry, I don't know how long I would last. I'd rather be dead.
I'm sure Eggman is feeding him. Even he's not that cruel.
Okay. Let's go and find the professor.
They really are. The hub worlds in this game are the best that the series have had, at least in my opinion. Let's go ask around for the professor. It's a big town. I'm sure somebody knows something. I'll meet you by the exit, okay? One of the best things about this hub world is that the soundtrack in general, is that they use instruments for the music that you would expect to hear. There it is. That you would expect to hear in these locations that the worlds are based off of their IRL counterparts. It's really solid. Professor Pickle? For real? I don't think they got for weeks. I don't even show up for class. Yay, school's out. I believe the person you actually have to talk to even progress within the next story, or the next level, is this gal right here. You're going to ruin that hairstyle of yours. What are you talking about? No, it must have been her then. Professor Pickle headed to Missouri. Thank you. You learned something fishy in Missouri. Tails! Did you find anything out about the professor? Somebody said to look in Missouri? Alright, let's head out. I just finished tuning up the tornado here. Okay, let's go. Next up, Missouri. Up and away! We show up in Missouri, which is pretty much a huge savanna. I think it's supposed to be reminiscent of Africa. I'm not entirely sure. You see a bunch of animals you'd expect to see there. You see an elephant. There's some giraffes as well. You know what? Where are those sun medals? Here they are. Here's one. Where's the other one? There should be two. There it is. Hello, good sir. Yep, Dark Gaia's influence is gonna hold this guy. Can you not see? The good spirits are speaking, chattering and on and on. I'm not sure why, but I've been feeling really excitable at night. Sure thing. of Middle East. I think that's where this place is supposed to be reminiscent of. It's really cool. It actually feels like an actual world adventure. Now here's the funny thing. You can make it up there without needing to actually push this box. I'll show you how in just a moment. But first, I'm going to try to collect all of the Sun and Moon medals here. Here's the funny thing about this little spot. You can grind across it as Sonic, as Hedgehog Sonic, or balance across it as Werehog Sonic, which is pretty cool. Haven't unlocked that attack yet. Whee! Egg Scrambler! Donkey kick! Get up! Hey, everybody! It was good for me, was it good for you? But yes, let me go collect those medals really quickly, and we'll be on our way to the next level. One cool thing about this game is that you can actually use Sonic's aerial attacks to save yourself from falling into a pit. Give me that medal. Oh yes! You may notice that there's like a cup or something down there. I'll be saving that for later. It is one of the little missions in the hub world that someone you'll find later on is trying to taste every tea across the world. Got it. You can find one in every hub world. I do not wish to grab it. I just wish to get over here. Art book 38. Let's deal with these guys so I can actually enter the level, and then we'll do the next nighttime act. Every little bit of XP helps, so even in the hub worlds. Get over here. Hello! Yeah. Again, very satisfying. I wish to pick this guy up, thank you. And I think that should do it. Goodbye! You're not supposed to be alive. Okay, let's go. Literally, you don't even need to move this box. You can just jump up here. Dead! Because why not? Here we go. Now, in the SD version, acts from this continent are completely absent. The only thing you get here is the boss. But in this game, this version, you actually get a daytime and nighttime acts with more soundtrack added. These enemies here are not in the SD version. Little flowers that spit at you. Thank you. Right over the staircase. Critical attacks actually do more than just give you an extra bonus. They give you more of those Chaos Orbs and more Unleashed Gauge stuff. I would venture out into the grass. There's little enemies waiting for us. But I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to beat this version of the game. The SD version took me 4 sessions. This version might take me 8. Which is pretty much the equivalent to 2 months. And we only have 3 months before Splatoon 3 comes out. So yeah, I am trying to manage my time wisely. That does a lot of damage to anyone that gets hit by it. Come here, buddy. Because why not? Just die already. Hello, good sir. Keep your poison to yourself. Alright, now we have a little puzzle segment. What you have to do... You could just get up here by doing... well, that. However, you're going to need to use that to get across here. Grab a hold of it. Spin this until it's at its maximum height. I'm right here, dude. I am right here running. Mirror's Edge before Mirror's Edge. You can say that, except third person. Now you have 2 different ways you can go. You can drag this box across the bridge to land on the... to land it on the button, or you can go this way. If you want those moon medals, you're gonna have to go this way, and I believe there is a collectible. Yep. Yay, secret! Secret collectibles. Don't press that button or you're kind of screwed. There is a glitch where you can flip through walls in this game. But it takes some practice, so yeah. Go! Ouch. It's a good idea to get rid of these guys first, because they're annoying. They'll just shoot their projectiles at you regardless of where you are. Hey, I got more resistance. Going down. Ooh, that is so satisfying to do. What's with this camera angle? Hello, camera angle. Aren't you looking good today? Dark Gaia is having a rave. Well, to a certain degree. Look, you have to use this enemy to throw it at the switch to activate this. And even then, the battle music starts, even though it's not a combat section. So that is on the more annoying side. I just want to listen to the soothing world music. Well, the nighttime music anyway. Grab you. Hello, person. Donkey. Give me that upgrade juice. So long. Anyone still alive? Yep. Not anymore. Alright. You can press the sprint button to push these a little bit faster, which is always helpful. One moment. That is not how you do it. Now we move it up. Can I stream this next week? Yeah, my goal is to complete this game until... or stream it until it is complete. Because when Splatoon 3 comes out, that's going to be taking up 90% of my streaming schedule. I will stream Sonic Frontiers, though. Absolutely, I will. That'll be the other 10%. Unlockables. Unlockables everywhere. Hello? Hello there. This part is a little bit tricky because you need to hit this switch, then very carefully jump onto this platform. Some of the platforming in this game can be a little tricky to do. So be careful. I want that ring. Another thing that's absent from this game are the lack of the, like, 50 ring rings and the 100 ring rings. Those are only in the SD version. Now we have new versions of these enemies. These enemies will, in fact, do damage to you. Don't electrocute, don't electrocute! Okay, we're good. Watch it, pal. Metal after metal. That's how we do it. Might as well go down here because metal. Again, going out of your way to collect these things will do... it's going to be much faster than coming back to have to get them to progress. So if there's one sitting there for you, go ahead and collect it. Oh yeah, and that drop there instantly fills your Unleash gauge to max. One. I got one hit in at least. Let's take these flowers out because they're the annoying ones you gotta deal with. Ouch. Get over here. And there we go. Secrets. Secret collectibles everywhere. That would have been helpful. Let's go though. Get out of here. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do first is you're gonna want to put this one over here. You can just simply get up there by doing, again, that attack, but you're gonna need another attack to actually help you get up there after doing that, which I haven't unlocked yet, so we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Bring that one over here. Use this to jump up here. Push this one across to this one. Then go ahead and raise it up to its maximum height. Finish cooking, making some chicken curry. Ooh, sounds good. Then what you do is bring this one down. Get over here. And then push it up. But first... yay, and they give you two of those? Jeez. Yay, defense! You don't need to push this one up to its maximum height, because then you want to be able to jump on it. Alright, let's go. be very careful here because this is a really good place to get screwed in the early on in the game. Because these guys are actually tough, and they do this attack right there. That just covers a wide area, so be careful. If you're caught off guard, they can in fact end you. Yes, give me all that XP. Ouch. Boing! Get over here. Something I do plan on doing with this game is that before actually entering the grand finale, I am gonna cover all of the DLC. And that's gonna be fun. Because the DLC, they're like extra acts put into the game. But boy, are they challenging. Are they freaking hard. Let me tell you, you get your money's worth for this game. You really do. Come here, buddy. And good night. Goodbye. Savannah Citadel Night. Artbook 36. Videotape 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some upgrading. Flying Double Punch Crush. That's a good one. Aerial Claw Slash and Spin. Another pretty good one. Strength and Life are the two things that take the longest to level up. Though combat has a lot more because there's a lot of attacks to use, so that also takes a minute. You can switch between Daytime Sonic and Nighttime Sonic at will to upgrade, but I recommend upgrading them after each of their respective levels, just to keep things simple.
Professor Pickle! Are you alright? We got here as fast as we could. Professor?
Hello?
How dare they call this culinary concoction food? Look here, do you see this sorry excuse for a sandwich? The bread should be no less than 3/4 of an inch thick. Upon it, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise and a pinch of black pepper. The contents, fresh cucumber, sliced thinly, if you please. Am I quite right, Tails?
I know I learned something here today.
Professor, it's good to see you haven't changed.
But tell me, what brings you here? The menu is hardly worth the trip, if you ask me.
No, Professor. We came here to rescue you.
Oh? Oh, I see. How rude of me. Right then, first things first. It's about time someone taught the chef here how to make a proper sandwich.
You can file a complaint later, Professor.
Let's get out of here before Eggman's welcoming committee shows up.
Oh, yes, quite. But let us be sure to collect the contents of that vault before departing. Ah, thank you. Those documents are our only hope for surviving this crisis. Let's go. There's no time to lose. I'm half starved after being fed nothing but those terrible sandwiches.
Want some chocolate, Professor?
My. Don't mind if I do. These ancient documents are known as the Gaia manuscripts. They tell the legend of a disaster that befell our planet some tens of thousands of years ago.
A disaster?
Quite. And according to the Gaia manuscripts, This isn't the first time the planet has been broken apart into pieces. The cause lies at the very core of the planet. All the phenomena we've witnessed are the direct result of one creature. The hyper-energy organism spawned at the planet's core, Dark Gaia.
So how do we stop this Dark Gaia and put the world back together?
Luckily, Dark Gaia has yet to be fully reborn. We most likely have Dr. Eggman's premature wake-up call to thank for that. If we act now, we may be able to restore the planet by returning power to the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic, you must travel to each of the temples listed in the Gaia manuscripts. The planet's power will restore the Chaos Emeralds, and in turn, the Chaos Emeralds will restore the planet and help it heal naturally.
Woo! Okay. Back to the hub world, which means gonna get those sun and moon medals. Oh wait, the other sun medal's right over here. So, we now have our objective to restore the planet. We gotta visit every Gaia temple on every continent and place a Chaos Emerald in there to restore the bits and broken pieces of the planet. And very soon here, we're gonna be getting a camera to flash those who have been influenced by Dark Gaia. Yep, this is me playing the game on Xbox One Series X. I made you this world map. I thought it might come in handy. You can use the world map to travel to places you want to visit. When you decide where you want to go, somewhere else, use this screen. Here, let me give you a quick tutorial on how it works. First, pick your destination. We'll go to Apados for now. Try pointing the cursor there, using the left stick to move it. Yes, perfect. That's exactly right, Sonic. Next, let's try changing the time. Move the sun to swap night and day. When the light hits the country, a sun icon appears next to the flag. By the same logic, when the light doesn't hit it, you get a moon icon. If you visit a country while the sun icon is by the flag, it'll be daytime. A moon icon by the flag means it'll be night if you visit. You can move the sun with the X button. Let's try changing it to night now. Move the sun to get a moon icon. We have the power to move the sun. Nice going. Okay, now let's try actually moving to where we want to go to Missouri in the day. Find Missouri with the cursor, move the sun to make it daytime. And here we go. Perfect! Awesome work, Sonic. Okay, next up, Missouri. The sun isn't the one that moves. Exactly.
Who are you? Fear not, my good villagers. If you all behave, I won't have to do anything nasty. All you need to do is tell me where the Temple of Gaia is.
We're not telling you anything!
So, you dare to defy me, do you? What? Sonic!
Yo, Eggman! Thanks for that little skydiving adventure the other day.
I should have known you'd still be alive, you stubborn little hedgehog.
What are you doing out here?
I see no reason to tell you. In any case, I'm busy. Farewell!
What? Hey, wait! That's playing dirty! Come back!
Just ignore him. Is everyone here all right?
How goes it? Yes, I agree. This is definitely my #1 favorite Sonic game ever. Isn't he great? Eggman tried to threaten him, but he didn't even flinch. He's such a great man. But then that's why he's village elder, of course. Adventure 1 and 2. Hires. Yeah, solely for nostalgic reasons. I get you. Get away with that. For real. I'm just not in the mood to run a shop right now. For real. For real. Yes, dude, for real. It's cool. You don't need to talk to everyone here, but you can if you want to. Let's see. Moon Metal. Gotcha. Where's the other one? Should be back here, I think. Yep, there it is. Gotcha. What do you have to say? I can sense it. He's headed for the Gaia Temple. It is the holy place that we dare not approach. What could he possibly want there? You never know. Maybe this or Riders. I mean, the original Sonic Riders will always be the best one, in my opinion. Did you see that? I'm the one who threw that stone. Quite the throwing arm I got, eh? Gotta stay ready in case bad guys show up. Not a bad idea. They call Eggman. He's quite the troublemaker, isn't he? Still nothing I couldn't handle. But that was the most frightened I've been in a long time. I think I'm actually still jittering. Hello? It's about Eggman are true. I mean, not that I know much about genius scientists, but I have never seen such a self-centered lughead in my life. That's Dr. Eggman for you. He's certainly full of himself, isn't he? I don't like him one bit. Where are you planning to go after him? The Gaia Temple is over there. Hold up him good for me, will you? I will. Hello. Eggman scare you, didn't he? Okay, let's go. Keyboard is a savage. Quad. Yeah. Hey guys, boom, boom, and a boom. Get out of here. Anything I missed for daytime specific shortcuts? No. This act here is also a pretty challenging one to get an S rank on, due to the fact that you've got to do it pretty much perfectly. 1, 2. Any more? Those little guys will latch onto you and slowly drain your ring energy, so be careful. They're kind of like the, Metroids from, well, Metroid. They latch onto you and slowly drain your energy. And slow you down, so be careful with that too. There's more of them. 1, 2. That it? Nope. Hello. Grab the ring. Nope, that's it. Good. Good. We can't get up there yet because we haven't unlocked the wall jump. What we can do, however, is get this sun medal right here. Camera. There we go. Okay, on to the daytime act. Let's go. This act here is also pretty challenging to get an S rank on. Like I said, you actually really gotta do it pretty perfectly.
Here we go!
Again, much like the nighttime act, this act is not in the Toxicity version. Whoa. Haven't seen the drift work that well. Yeah, the drift in this game is not the best, but I like the animation for it. Really cool. And you really are not going to get that S rank without the lightspeed dash ability, or the wall jump. You kind of need both of them to get that S rank, so this one will not be an S rank. I did not wish to go there! Okay, let's go. Those swinging parts are a little wonky. And that's why they included the little bar for them in future Sonic games, such as Generations. You have no way of knowing where you're gonna swing until you let go. Press it at the wrong time when Sonic's upwards, he's just gonna plummet to his death. Missed it, but that's fine. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, and 3. The best thing to do is just to immediately let go of it. Because by that point in the swing, you're going to be going at the furthest and the highest. No S? Not for this act. You certainly will not be getting an S rank until you get the lightspeed dash and the wall jump. Because there are shortcuts you can take with those. Ooh, let's go. Woohoo! Yeah, as this being the first time they used the Hedgehog engine, it definitely needed ironed out, so that's why the drift is not as good as it is in Generations. But I like the animation for it better. Gotta take a long way around. 1, 2. Boing, boing. I'll come back for those medals later. Easy. I'll grab this one though. 1, 2, and 3. It's best just to let go of it immediately. Press the jump button immediately. This will probably be a B rank. Yep, got it. Plushies, how goes it? And happy birthday to you! Let's see, upgrade speed. And let's upgrade ring energy. Alright.
How'd you get here so quickly? No matter, your road ends here. Behold, my new power! Egg Beetle, go!
Do you seriously ask Sonic a question like that, Eggman? You ask him how he got here so quickly? Have you forgotten who you're talking to? Jeez. This boss is like super fast. Just get close enough to him to make him attack, and you can boost right into it. I'm missing the medals, but that's okay. Go! Boink! And a boink. I got one, at least. Let's end this flashy. bark and no bite indeed.
Beautiful.
Ooh, that's an S rank. Nice. He didn't even get to attack. Exactly. As Sonic says, all bark and no bite. Oh, I have just enough to upgrade. But I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Now, one thing that I don't like about the SD version, or HD version, is that one soundtrack is only heard for a short time in the next cutscene. They should have included this music in the actual Gaia temples, like they did in the SD version, but they didn't for some reason, so that's kind of sad.
Ah!
Is that the Temple of Gaia?
Let's check it out. Whoa, awesome.
What is this place?
Hey, Sonic, there's something weird here, right in the middle. Hey, what's this hole?
Wait! There could be some kind of...
Whoa! Hey! Huh? What's that? Wahoo! The emeralds come back to life!
This was the Temple of Gaia! That's gotta be why Eggman was so keen on taking the place over!
Here we go again!
Sonic! The planet! One of the broken pieces of the planet moved back into place!
All right! Nice job!
Take a look!
Sweet!
At this rate, you'll have the whole world back together in no time, Sonic!
A planet-sized jigsaw puzzle? Sounds like a great excuse to see the world.
Hey Sonic, let's go find the professor and tell him what happened. He'll be super happy to hear that the plan to restore the planet worked. Oh, and the part that came back includes Hollowska. It might be worth a visit. You can check it out on the world map. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. From now on, you can change night and day when you're in a village. You can use the pause menu to advance time. Give it a try. Sonic, looks like you were kind of spaced out there. Did you catch that? I heard you. Okay, I'm headed back to the tornado. Gotta keep it up and running. Yeah, little fun fact for y'all. When you switch between night and day in the 360 version of the game specifically, you get a nifty little cutscene. Let me show you. And same thing when you switch to day. There's two versions. There's one where the camera spins around like that, and one where it's more cinematic. Let me try seeing if I can get you to see both versions for both really quickly. If not, then I'm just gonna continue on. On the PS3 version, when you do this, you just get a loading screen that has a sun and moon medal spinning on it, which is... This is really the reason why I prefer the 360 version, just because of that extra little cutscene. Nobody just gave me the same one. Okay, let's go. Let's go and find the professor. Now we got some new people showing up. This guy with a little chow puppet who has interesting collectibles for you. Then we get someone that comes from a completely different location. She's pretty much the lowest lane of this game, if that makes sense. Alright. Back to Spagonia, back to Spagonia. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, wait. I can get another medal now, I believe. Here's a nice little shortcut. Kind of reminds me of the little rail shortcuts you take in Sonic. I did not want to talk to you. See your granddaughter? No, it's fine. Okay. Can't reach it with that Werehog stretchy arms. Here's the odd thing about the Werehog, though. Despite having, like, really stretchy elastic arms, you can only grab onto things if you're within close range, so it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. But anyway, those are the two moon medals and sun medals for this hub world. Let's get a move on. Professor! And I think here very soon, we're gonna get introduced... Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't want to talk to you. Plans getting back together? Yes, that was us. Oh, you're funny. Oh, one second. I think we were supposed to come back here during the night. Let me double check and make sure on that. I mean, there's no indicator that you're supposed to, but it's, you know. They didn't say go back during the night. They just said go back in general. Let's see. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, Sonic! I've been looking for you forever!
Hey, let me go.
You're crazy if you think you can get away from Amy Rose and... Who are you? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry! I just completely mistook you for someone else. That is so strange. I could have sworn it was him. Anyway, I'm really sorry. See you later.
Well, that was weird. How come that girl didn't know you were you, Sonic? I mean, I guess you are kinda, you know. And, these guys... Oh, I mean, don't worry. Hey, you only look really scary, Sonic. Inside, you're the same as ever. I guarantee it, okay? Sonic, cheer up. Chocolate. Want some chocolate?
Yeah, you're supposed to return her during the night, but it doesn't exactly tell you that, so... Anywho's, let's go. But at least I got the moon medals, so that helps. Jeez, the music to this hub world is so freaking good. Especially at night. Hello, Professor. With part of the planet restored, I've been able to locate 2 temples. According to the Gaia manuscripts, there was a temple here in Spagonia. Who would have imagined one was hiding so close? The second location is Hollowska, my boy. Are you familiar? You should see it on the world map. Well, your job is clear. Go place those chaos emeralds in the temples. Well then, anything else? Nope, I'm good. Thank you, Professor. Now, I believe once we walk back out, we're introduced to something new. Not quite yet. Oh look, this nighttime stage is open. This world here is a good place to farm lives if you need them. There's like, you can collect like a whole bunch of them. Oh wait, I believe the little cutscene we get is after this one, but let's see. This next nighttime stage is actually very, very lengthy. It's one of the lengthier ones alongside Hollowska Night 1, so I think I will cover that next. Not entirely sure. I should at least get into the hub world though. Let's go. Or the Gaia Gate, rather. Here we go. Yeah, this nighttime act is a very, very lengthy one, so I'm going to go ahead and save it for next time. But for now, what I'm going to do... We can't get far as Daytime Sonic here because of the lack of the Stomp and Wall Jump abilities, which we unlock in Hollowska, actually. But for now, what I can do is activate these. Hit all of them at once, and you're good to go. Secret! Sparkly, how goes it? Welcome! These ones, for some reason, are not on a little platform, and they shut off. If you wanted to know where the Tornado Act is, it's right here. And thank frick I got an S rank on it. Don't have to worry about it ever again. Jeez. Hit him again if you so desire. These ones remain on. This is a nice little Gaia temple. It's really cool. Just visually, and the music is very spot on. It is cool looking. How long am I going to be streaming for? Another 10 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and end it. However, this nighttime act is like freaking 20 minutes long. So I'm going to go ahead and hold off on that until next time. For now, what I am going to do is try to show you guys the differences here between day and night. Yes, hit an hourglass to change the time. Because why not? Now, before you can really do anything as Daytime Sonic, you need to unlock the wall jump ability. To wall jump up there. And the stomp ability to even get through here. So, there's quite literally nothing you can do as Daytime Sonic here. But, it is kind of a nice little location. And like I said, once you unlock every part of this area, it's a really good place to farm lives. Oh yeah, there's definitely speedrun strats for this game. And, Running Man, let's go easy on the foul language, yeah? Okay, nothing else happens here, so gonna head out, and we're gonna head over to Hollowska. You could do this nighttime act first, but I think it's a smarter idea to go to Hollowska first, because you unlock the Stomp ability, which you can then come back here and use to get through that little area as night or Daytime Sonic. So, let's go do that really quickly. I think we got time. Running, 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 running. Let's go. to Hollowska, which is basically Antarctica, except it's on top of the planet instead of on the bottom. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, if you need to time them out 3 times, then it results in a hide. However, that's after the 3rd time out. Moon medal. Now, where is the other one? I actually had some trouble looking for these medals because the second moon medal, I believe, is... Or no, that must be the sun medal I'm thinking of. The second sun medal in the subworld is right up here. Right behind you. You wouldn't expect to even see it. It's pretty well hidden. But first, I'm going to look for that other moon medal. Dude, the music here, especially during night, is so freaking good. It is very soothing, very calming. Okay, where is that other medal? Did I find it already? No. It's gotta be here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hello. And a nice little thing they added here. You can grind on this thing. It serves no purpose, but why not? Alright, let's do it. It's so cool. You've really been missing out. Was that a pun intended? But yes, this entire game is definitely worth playing. It really is. It takes a while to get used to because this game does not hold your hand at all. But once you get the hang of it, it is a lot of fun. You can boost across the water. Yay! And now we have the first ability unlocked for Sonic, the Stomp. Hefty shoes made of steel. These spikes on the soles make them even more devastating. How fitting you get shoes with cleats on them and an icy cap. Now we have the Stomp ability. Very handy for when you want to hit the ground in an instant. Kind of. Like I said before, this game is the first time they've used the Hedgehog Engine 2.0, so it definitely needed ironed out. A good example of this is if you want to boost, or air boost, and then stomp. The momentum from the boost will carry you forward a little bit before you actually end up stomping, which can result in you falling into bottomless pits. However, in Sonic Generations, they fixed that, so that's good. Because in Generations, you stomp immediately. No need to wait for the momentum to stop to carry you forward. You just stomp straight down. However, now that we have the stomp ability, I'm actually going to go ahead and... There's nothing I can do there. Eek! Actually, really quickly, I'm going to have you guys listen. Love the winter scenery. It's nice. And speaking of, I'm going to have you guys listen to the music here. It's really soothing. One of the best one of the best tracks in the game. So there you go. This is one of my favorite musical tracks in the entire game. It's so freaking good. I wonder if you can download this to your playlist. There's a full uploaded OST for this game on YouTube. You could if you wanted to, definitely. Yikes! No, I didn't want to buy or sell anything. I apologize. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm going to look for those sun medals. One of them should be. I'm sorry, Mr. Snowman. There's one. Now, the next one is hidden pretty well. It's... Look at this. Right in front of the gate. Who would have thought? You weren't done listening. I do apologize. But I do have to conclude the stream now. But first, using the stomp ability, I'm going to go to the hub world and show that little... Oh, you know what? I think I could get 2 of Sonic's abilities right here, right now. Go and go and go and go and go and go, go, go. Oh, you know what? Actually, I will save the next ability for the next part of the stream because I think that's a good note to end off on. Stomp! Because that music is just really soothing. It's definitely one of my favorite tracks in this entire game. Though, I am going to conclude the stream now. Keep it on. I mean, I have been thinking about including music on my streams, more specifically for the Splatoon 2 streams, because there's not much I can do in the way of commentary while playing that game, so I might as well let the music do the talking for me. And yes, the soundtrack to this game is definitely music you'll be hearing in the background, as soon as I figure out how to implement it. But with that being said, that's going to do it for Part 1 to HD Sonic Unleashed, what is, in my opinion, the best modern Sonic game ever made. And it really is a shame that people dissed this game when it first came out because of the Werehog gimmick, and it's really not fair to the game itself or the game devs. But I really hope it does end up getting a remaster at some point, because if you see this game for what it is a really well done, well-polished, put-together work of art. It really is. People do not give this game enough credit. It's not hard to see why, but at the same time, you gotta respect it for what it is. The 2 different playstyles are pretty much a must-have, otherwise the game would get stale kind of quickly if you just had one playstyle. And I like the hack and slash. I like the Werehog. It's a great game, but I'm gonna go ahead and save my thoughts and opinions for this game, specifically the HD version, for after I have fully completed it on stream. So, with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next part of HD Sonic Unleashed. Thank you all for joining me. Oh wait, one more thing I should add. In Japan, this game is also known as Sonic World Adventure, which is technically a 3rd installment to the Sonic Adventure series, technically. But not really. It's a little too modern to be reminiscent. I mean, it does have the Tornado Axe, so there you go. If you want a Sonic Adventure 3, this is the closest you're gonna get, right here. This is the closest you'll get to a Sonic Adventure 3. But yes, with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for the continuation of HD Sonic Unleashed. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all had fun. Until next time, love you all. Take care.